Hello, hello. Welcome to day 9 of the TVC Live special series. 2 weeks of travel tweaks. You're trippin', planning your adventure with ease. This is a super fun one today. All these tips that I'm bringing to you today, I have gotten from 3 separate resources. You can see them right here. There's a book called How to Plan a Trip. That's super helpful. And then the other 2 images you see are other travel planners that you'll see on the screen. Anyway, excuse me, I'm not feeling very well today, so if you hear me sniffling, just forgive me. Anyway, these resources are all part of the Smart Travel Super Bundle. I know I've been talking about it for days, literally 9 of them, but it's something that I think is an incredible resource. It's something that I really want you to have, and it's available today only through Friday the 19th. So make sure you check that out. If you are popping in live with me, make sure you say hello, put hashtag excited. If you are watching the replay, even better, tell me you're watching the replay. Tell me what is up. Tell me I am not doing this hopped up on Sudafed and Mountain Dew for no reason. Say hello. Anyway, let's get into it. I am excited because travel planning was something that when we traveled full time, oh gosh, I'm letting out a big sigh today because it was something that Ed and I really caused a lot of problems for us while we were traveling, and I'll explain that a little more now. So number 1, use a planner. Oh my word, I cannot recommend this enough. Just use a planner. Even if you think you're this travel expert, you kind of go with the flow. This is just going to help you, just like I was talking about yesterday in day 8, the checklist. It's just going to help you get everything out of your brain and onto paper and really solidify things, which is so important. When you're traveling, it can be stressful. There's so many moving parts, literally, that you really need to use a planner to help you just put it all in one place, get it out of your head, so you can just relax and enjoy the journey. I just got a thumbs up on that. Seriously, just relax and enjoy the journey. Use a planner. This is going to help you figure out your destinations, your budget, routes, accommodations. Where the heck are you staying? Where do you want to stay? If you're like me and you're in some Facebook groups and people are always recommending places they've been, use a planner to help you write those things down so you don't forget when you finally do make it to New England and you think, oh gosh, 6 months ago, what was that guy posting about? What was that place that I really wanted to go to? Oh, it's right there in my travel planner. It's just going to make things so easy. Also, bucket lists. This was something, again, going into Facebook groups, people are recommending things like crazy, right? Where are you going to put these things when you're not there yet? Put them in your planner. This was something when Ed and I were traveling, it was, oh, we want to go to Michigan. We want to go to Cape Cod. We want to go to Tennessee. Well, when we got there, it was like, okay, well, why did we want to come here in the first place? What are we doing? We didn't really have a plan, and we ended up, maybe visiting one place instead of the 5 or 6 we wanted to because we couldn't remember properly or whatever the situation was. We weren't using a planner. We didn't have a system. Martina says, hey, Liz. Hi, girl. How are you? If you guys are watching right now, make sure you share. Remember, that just helps other virtual campers see it. I hope you're enjoying the series, so if you are, make sure you hit that share button. Number 2, check out Pinterest. I feel like, Pinterest is not just for housewives. Pinterest is not just for learning how to take a t-shirt and turn it into a dress, right? Pinterest is where RV bloggers, travel bloggers like me are posting reviews of campgrounds, posting our must-haves, our must-sees, etc. Check out Pinterest. It's so much easier to use than Google. Excuse me. It's easier to use than Google because it's a visual platform. It shows you pictures to kind of give you a give you an idea of what's happening in the post that you're going to click on. Most of us are visual learners, so Pinterest is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful place to travel plan, to find out what you want to do, where you want to go, how you're going to get there. Check it out. Tip number 3, establish roles and rules. Remember I was talking about all that contention travel planning had in my marriage? There were no roles for who's planning. We didn't know where we were going, how long we were going to stay there, etc., because we didn't have those roles. I thought Ed was going to do it. Ed thought I was going to do it. That is a disaster if you cannot guess. So establish roles. Who is going to be in charge of destination? Who is going to be in charge of how long you're going to be there? How often you're going to stop during your travels? Are there stops along the way where you might want to stay an extra couple days because there's something you want to cross off your bucket list? Who's in charge of knowing all that information and following through with it, making an actual plan? Who's in charge of kid management or pet management? If you have kids or pets, who's in charge of making sure that they are happy and humored on the road? Who's in charge of that when you're stopped, when you're doing that sightseeing, when you want to go out all day, you can't leave your pet at home for more than, 12 hours. Who's in charge of making sure all of that is planned out? I'm getting a lot of love right now. Thank you. Clearly communicate beforehand, before you start your planning, while you're planning, and while the plan is going on, while you're traveling. This is going to save you so much contention with your family members, whether that's kids. Kids, do they have a role in planning? Do they have a say? Do they want to say? Do they care? Each kid might be different too. How do your pets travel? Are they traveling with you? All these things, there's so many moving parts, kind of like what I said with tip number 1, use a planner. There's so many moving parts. You've got to establish these roles and these rules for the road. I know a lot of people, Donna says, don't forget about solo travelers. Donna, I actually have a video. You can go back into all the videos, and I have a video just for solo travelers, so be sure to check that out. But yeah, also solo travel, whether you're traveling solo, with your family, with kids, just you and your partner, whatever, make sure you have those roles and rules in place. If you're a solo traveler, have rules in place for yourself. Don't push yourself too hard. What is a comfortable mileage for you a day? That's a great question to ask. If you're not comfortable with more than 200 miles, don't go past 200 miles, etc. All right. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Remember, all of these resources or all of these tips came from some resources. How to plan a trip, family travel planner, and another travel planner that I love is called Our Next Adventure is Only a Plan Away, and that's the top image you see there. And that has really helped me learn how to plan. And remember, all of this is in the Smart Travel Super Bundle. The link, I'm going to put it in the comments right now when I end the video. You can purchase it only $47 today. All of these add up to $47, but remember, there's also other resources. This is day 9. I've been showcasing at least 1 or 2, sometimes 3 resources a day for 9 days. We've got a few more days to go. Only $47. It's really a no-brainer. I'd love for you to get it. I have one, and I've been using the heck out of it. Tomorrow is day 10. What's cooking, how, and what to cook on the road and at camp. I hope you join us. That's going to be at 12:30 tomorrow, and I'll see you there. Thank you guys so much for watching.